I mean, for anybody saying that it's not a racist policy in the American system, you gotta understand that racist policies have been embedded in the system. And this is what black Americans understand. And unfortunately, black immigrants don't, it's hard, it's covert. So it's hard to see when you first get here to America. It's not hard for me to see. I was born and raised here, so I got scar on my face now from a racist cop in Waller County. The same county that unfortunately unalived Sandra Bland. I knew right when I seen that news story, I knew it was true because they literally, I still got a scar on my face right now for them wrongfully arresting me. A lawyer told me I could have sued, but it was past 7 years. I told her the situation, and she said, "Yeah, you would have probably won in a law case, what is it called, the court of law, but it's past 7 years, so statute of limitations." Unfortunately, but right when I seen that story, I knew that that's a racist county, racist police department. But the thing is that the racism is embedded within the system and within the laws already. They had hundreds and thousands of years to bake it in there. So you can't really see the racism objectively, like in front of your face, and this is what African Americans understand completely. Like they experience, they live through it. This is the, you know what I'm saying. They built this country, and still haven't got any reparations for it. So they know that this system is racist, you know, and that was just recent, super recent. You know what I mean? Everything that we are feeling, the effects of America today, how big America is, how much money and wealth and all that stuff come off the back of black Americans building this country, 100%. Everybody that's over here, including myself, my mom, my family, we all are over here on the strength, because black Americans have made a way for us to be over here, and because they've made the wealth of this country to be, that's why everybody is attracted to the United States currently, you know. So anybody, it's embedded in the system. It's embedded in the regulations. It's embedded, and then you got a huge head start, hundreds and hundreds of years of head start. So anybody, you know, any black immigrant come over here hating and saying, "Oh well, this, that, and the other is so much wealth in it." No, it's not like that. You know what I mean? I understand that the opportunities are very scarce in other countries, in developing countries. I hate to say Nigeria is a developing country because compared to America, if you want to call Nigeria a developing country, it's hard. The opportunities are very scarce there. You know, my cousins and uncles and everything kind of put me on game on how everything is operated. And I've been there myself, but I'm just saying, as far as just the day-to-day, somebody that grew, born and raised there, that understand the system, they'll tell you like it's not too many opportunities there, right? So that's why everybody try to come to the States. And so when they see the opportunity in the States, they think it's just automatically just the land of milk and honey, and it's not like that. And this apartment I'm living in, it is out the wazoo. You know, I can get what I pay here per month. I can get a whole probably house in Nigeria for a year. You know, and so yeah, man, it's unfortunate. You know, very very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You know. It's hard to see, but it's there. You know, it's hard to see, but it's there. You know, and this is why you gotta understand why when they say, "Oh man, you know, black immigrants come over here and hate on us and want to team up with the other races and stuff like that." I know it ain't every black immigrant, because I know I don't feel like that at all. I just happen to be born and raised here, so all my friends are black American. All my girlfriends, all my everything is honest. You know, I don't, but. I try not to put my view on other black immigrants because they didn't experience and don't have the understanding that I have. So they might be on some coon. Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm on social media. I can't cuss, you know. And so these are my observations, man. I'm about to just stop trying to be perfect. You know, it took me so long, you know, to my detriment to put these kind of things out, man, trying to be perfect. I'm about to just start expressing myself, relaying my mind. At the end of the day, if you know me, you're associated with me, and you don't like the content I'm putting out, hey man, disassociate yourself with me. You know, I always watch trying to put this kind of content out because I said, well, I know so many people. I'm tied to so many different entities. I don't want nobody to feel a certain way. Hey, to release me, if I got to step out your entity, it is what it is. I'm gonna just start sharing my mind, start not trying to be so perfect, you know, and just putting this stuff out there. You know, I believe I got something to say to the world. I really do. I believe I got something to say because I have experience. I am a Nigerian that was born and raised in Black America, so I can understand where the divide. I can see where how the unity can help. I can see a lot of different angles, and I want to express myself. I want to express myself and express my thoughts, and hopefully it can help. You know, I think we're stronger together. I heard a pastor say that God made the human body to where you can reach every part of the human body, but except the middle of your back, and that's because He made us to where we had to scratch each other's back. And I believe that, we're meant to live amongst people. We're meant to live with each other, not divided, not separated. And that's on the individual level, but that's also in group level. You know, it's billions and billions of people. So you don't think you say, well, this million people got my back. Man, there's billions of people on this earth, man. Them billions are going to trump that million that you know. If you think you're finna just stay in your bubble and say, I just know this million people and that's all I need, man, that ain't how the world works. You know, and you talking to an introvert that just want to be by myself the majority of the time. And I had to realize, like, that trait caused me a lot, to be honest. Not wanting to have to speak to people, this, that, and other thing, and I could just do it on my own now. Can't do that. You gotta work with people. And I don't mind working with people, but as soon as somebody say the wrong little thing to me, I back off. That ain't how it works. You're going to have to work with all different kind of people. You're going to have to work with people that you like and don't like, that you like, but they be an asshole some days, or they may talk too much, or you this, that, and whatever. You're going to have to work with all different kind of people. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? This is actually pretty enjoyable, though, to be honest, man, just to get my thoughts out there. I live alone. I'm looking for a wife. I want some kids and all that, but right now I live alone. Primarily the majority of the time, and so this is actually pretty refreshing, to be honest, you know, to be able to express myself and be able to express my thoughts, you know, and I pray that I can stay consistent. That's the hardest thing. As we all know, everybody want to say, oh, why you don't just get on social media and be consistent? Man, I'm consistent on social media. It's hard as hell. Anybody saying it's not, you fronting, because if it wasn't, shit, everybody do it.